Hi everybody, I'm Eli. I'm a digital managing editor for the Chronicle. Today we're on the Quad doing our monthly Quadtalk. This month we're talking about the administration's new AP limits plan, which is reducing the number of APs students who are sophomores, juniors, and seniors can take. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 respectively, and also moving to an unweighted GPA. So let's get into it. Oh, and I apologize for the microphone. It's a little bit windy out. Okay, so Chronicle would like to ask you a few questions about the AP limit. Okay, exciting, right?
Yeah.
So, do you know about the AP limit?
Sort of. I know that there is one. I don't know what it is.
So essentially the administration just decided that, so right now you can take as many APs and honors as you want. The administration this year decided that if you're a senior, you'll only be able to take 4, juniors can only take 3, and sophomores can only take 2. So essentially reducing the number of APs or honors classes you can take. So how do you feel about that?
I think that there's two sides for it. It's beneficial because it won't overwhelm the students, but it's also negative because if you want to challenge yourself, it kind of limits the challenges you can put on your academic.
They get rid of all incentive to take hard classes because your GPA will suffer and college will look at you worse. And then not only that, but kids are not only there's no incentive to take hard classes, but you're also forced to not take as many hard classes because there's a limit of 4 AP and honors for seniors, even though there's 5 core classes and most seniors take 6. So seniors in 6 honors have to drop 2, and juniors, I know last year I took 5 honors, so I would have to drop 2 of those as well. So it reduces incentive and it forces kids to take easy classes that they didn't even want to take.
I think the faculty, the AP limits specifically, putting a limit on honors and AP courses is good for students. I think it opens up to other kids up to other options. I understand the frustration that some students have, but I think if we're really going to look at making high school that kind of experience, then I think as adults we have a responsibility to help students with that. And that's one way to do it.
I feel like the administration is definitely doing this with the right intent. They notice the workload and the stress that is being put on people at this school and at this institution, and it is too much. If you ask some people, they'll say it's not enough, but I believe it's too much. But however, I still believe in the freedom of choice, and I think that the classes a person takes is up to them. And so, all in all, I don't support the AP limit, even though it is with the right intentions in mind.
I hope it achieves its goals, and I definitely favor the unweighted grading scale. And I think as long as we can continue to challenge our students, I support the program.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan?
I'm not a fan.
Can you tell me why you're not a fan?
I think that people know that Harvard-Westlake is a very difficult school, and I think if you don't want that rigor, it's very easy to find a different school that fits you, and I don't think Harvard-Westlake needs to change its own philosophy.
I don't really like that so much. I think people should be able to take the amount of classes that they think they can handle, and if they can't handle it, then it should be on them to fix it individually and personally. I don't think it should be something that's a general rule for everybody.
Academic rigor was something that appealed to me. It was something that I was scared of, obviously, coming from a smaller school. But yeah, Harvard-Westlake's known for that, and it's a reason why I came here.
Yeah, I agree with Muthe. The academic rigor was definitely something that made me want to come to Harvard-Westlake, and just the current daily challenges that the teachers give us and stuff, I think is just definitely a part of Harvard-Westlake.
I think that kids who are really smart or who are really interested in working hard might not want to go to this school as much, or when they go to this school they're surprised that they won't get into their top colleges or that they won't even be able to take the classes that they want to take.
Very cool. And do you think it'll make the school less rigorous or less competitive, that Harvard-Westlake will sort of lose that competitive advantage some people say it holds?
I'll say it's too early to tell. But I think we're all asking that question, but I think our rigor will be defended because that definitely is something that we all hold dear.